BTS's Jungkook and Jimin break down during London concert.
Taylor Swift rocks Wango Tango with a surprise guest.
And Miley Cyrus attacked by a crazy fan.
Oh no, all that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. What is up, guys?
Woo!
Happy Monday. Welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile and Jr.
Hi guys, I'm Sussan Mourad.
Susan.
Yes.
Okay, so there's so much to talk about, but before we get into it, we have one thing to say.
Yes.
Subscribe!
It sounded like we were gonna say happy birthday, but it's kind of the same
It's the
thing.
same feeling,
yeah,
you know what
right?
I mean?
Subscribe, guys.
We do this every single day.
We do, and we're going to keep doing it because we know a lot of you guys, it might be your first time here, or you might be watching our videos and you're not part of the fam yet.
Yeah.
And we want you to join, so subscribe.
And click that bell so you never miss a single update. You'll get notifications. And leave comments below, like
Yes.
this video, share this video. I know, we say it every day, but you may be
We're gonna
new,
keep
so
doing it.
subscribe. So much to talk about today. There
So
was so
much.
much that happened over the weekend and
Yeah.
even this morning.
Yes.
So we want to give you the updates. Later on in the show, we're going to talk about Stormi and something that happened to her over the weekend.
But first, we need to talk about what happens when Kim Kardashian hijacks Kylie Jenner's phone and gets in on all the roasting.
Oh, God. All right, guys, we're going to get into it. I have a special BTS story to share with you guys.
Yes, and I also got to go to Wango Tango OMG over the weekend.
Yeah.
I can't wait to share that with you guys. But first, Emile, we need to talk about this Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian story. So you remember last week we reported on Kylie getting a lot of backlash on sharing that video on how to use Kylie Skin face wash for a total of 10 seconds and basically had a whole bunch of foundation still on the washcloth. She didn't come out and say something herself yet. However, Kim hijacked her phone over the weekend and she got in on the roasting, you guys. It was actually pretty funny.
Kylie.
She basically did. I mean, yeah, it was pretty hilarious. So while in the Kylie Skin showroom over the weekend, Kim hijacked Kylie's phone and recorded a series of Snapchat stories that were also posted on Instagram.
Okay guys, it's Kylie. Just kidding. Thought you wouldn't recognize me. It's Kim with my big lips. Thought I could pull it off as being Kylie. But let me just say something. I hijacked her phone.
Okay, so she poked a little fun at Kylie's infamous big lips and went on to address Kylie's face washing routine that led fans to call her a scam. Honestly, it was pretty hilarious, you guys.
And I'm going to teach you guys how to do a tutorial on how to wash your face. And I only have 10 seconds. What do you want me to do in 10 seconds? I would have done the same exact thing. Should I pick every single product?
Kim then wrapped up the tour through the Kylie Skin showroom while explaining apparently that one major step that Kylie missed in her nightly routine that would have potentially avoided all the backlash by using Kylie wipes first. Apparently that's the way to do it. Fans have of course chimed in, like this user that said, Kim making fun of Kylie for her 10-second face wash video is all I ever needed. And this user for making a very good point. LOL Kim Kardashian for saying Kylie had only 10 seconds to show her skincare routine, as if Kylie has never posted 20-part stories of her doing makeup on Instagram. Honestly, that was hilarious. And I think that was so funny. I don't understand, and I think Kylie was definitely there because you could hear her like laughing in the background of a couple of the videos.
Yeah.
But we all know it's 2019 on Snapchat, Kim. You can honestly record a whole concert in one go.
Of course.
So this whole reason of like, I only had 10 seconds, I mean, you're not fooling us.
It was really funny. You know, their family, sisters love to play around with each other and like have fun. I just love that they make light of the whole situation because some people were taking it a little seriously and it's like, it's not that serious. She didn't say it's an official tutorial, so everybody just calm down.
Yeah, but you know what? She's still laughing all the way to the bank. So
Yeah.
irrespective of what everybody says and thinks, I mean, she's just like, yeah, well, you know, I'm still killing
good.
it.
But on to other Kylie news. She doesn't really have time to care about what the haters have to say because she is a full-on mom. She has Stormi, who we all love, and she shares all her cute little videos and pictures. But unfortunately, there was some sad news with Stormi. She was hospitalized, and Kylie actually gave us an update. So Kylie revealed on her Instagram story yesterday that her 1-year-old daughter, Stormi, was hospitalized all day after having an allergic reaction. She shared a picture of Stormi sleeping and wrote, quote, "Spent the day in the hospital with my baby," but she continued on and said she had an allergic reaction but is 100% okay now, and we are home. Nothing else matters when these things happen. Of course, we know how awful it feels when you have a family member that is hurt and sick, but it's also really bad when it's your child. So she also said, "God bless all the moms with sick babies. I'm sending so much love and positive energy your way." Fans showed their concern as well. One fan tweeted, "Poor Stormi Webster. I know how that scare feels. I almost died eating shrimp fried rice. My mom rushed me to the hospital faster than an ambulance. I looked worse than Will Smith in Hitch. EpiPen stay on me ever since." And another said, quote, "Glad she is doing okay, poor pumpkin." So, of course, we're glad that Stormi's okay, but in a recent interview, Kylie said that she really feels like her life didn't start until she had her.
Aww.
And you know, it's just fun to see, Kylie is a young mom, but it's fun to see how she's evolving and how she's growing, and this is a very scary experience. I don't know if you've had one. One that I had when I was younger, I don't know if you know, or if you have them to Australia, they're, or if we even have it anymore.
Have it in Australia, did you say?
Yeah, it's a high C candy. It's like a hard candy. And you just suck on it, it's like a candy. And I was sucking on it and it got stuck in my throat and I was like choking.
Oh, yeah.
But I had to go to the emergency room. I survived.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of me having an experience like that. I'm sure I've had plenty, but all that came to mind when you were talking about that, I was chased by a dragonfly in Australia once and it literally hit me in the head as I was running around the yard, because that's the thing in Australia, you have all these big weird insects.
Did you have to go to the hospital?
No, so I don't really know how that story relates.
How is that related?
But when you were talking about that, that's the first thing that came to my mind. And
You're still traumatized.
So random. All right, guys. So Miley Cyrus was in Spain over the weekend performing at the Primavera Music Festival, and I mean, something really awful actually happened on the way to the hotel while she was with Liam and her security. But yeah, that didn't really stop what happened, and let's just talk about it. Okay, on Sunday, 2 days after Miley's performance at the festival, somebody uploaded a video of Miley and Liam walking through a sea of fans while leaving their hotel. You can see in this clip an older guy first grabbing at Miley's hair and then immediately putting his arm around her to pull her closer. You guys, honestly, this was really terrifying to watch. In the video, you see Miley try to pull away from the man and grabs at Liam for help. Luckily, Miley's security then stepped in to separate her from the deranged fan just in time. Liam was in front of Miley and didn't realize what was happening until it was over, which honestly was probably lucky for the guy grabbing at his wife. Fans were really upset about this, as you can imagine. They were chiming in on Twitter. One person said, "Jail, period," while another said, "Not a great job, security. People should be nowhere that close. Too many whack jobs out there. She's too vulnerable in that crowd." Honestly, this was really scary to watch. And it was so full on, but I think she handled it like such a pro, because being put in that kind of situation and someone's grabbing at you and you're walking through a big crowd, like, it's terrifying. And you know, we're not celebrities, we don't even know what that would feel like on that scale, but even just as a regular person, like anyone sort of coming into your personal space, let alone touching you in that way, is so terrifying. And I think the way in that video you see she kind of shrugged it off, and lucky her security was there, and then Liam got her in front of him. It could have been worse. I mean, I don't think the fan was really intentionally trying to hurt her. He was obviously a bit of a crazed fan, grabbed her and went to kiss her, but I mean, it's just not cool, never cool.
Well, I don't like when they criticize security, because security for a celebrity is a very hard job, and unfortunately you can't get to every single person. So I think the biggest takeaway is that she is safe, and that this incident actually came to light, because we might not have ever seen it if that fan didn't upload that video. So I'm just glad that Miley's okay, and I think it is something where we just need to realize that celebs still need their personal space, and even if you listen to their music, you watch their movies, you watch their TV shows, whatever it may be, they're still a person, and that doesn't mean you should invade them or treat them like they're not.
Yeah, treat others how you'd like to be treated.
All right, guys, of course you have to talk about some BTS news, because they actually made history this weekend. They performed at Wembley Stadium, which is a huge deal. They were the first K-pop group to perform at Wembley. I just got through watching Bohemian Rhapsody finally.
Oh,
so
finally?
It feels like full circle. I'm like, I just saw a Queen at and Live Aid and all this stuff. So
and it's huge.
It's huge.
It's a big deal.
90,000 people. It was a sold-out crowd. And before we get into the story, there's one little thing that kind of bothered me this weekend. I was talking to a friend. They were kind of talking about K-pop, and they were talking about BTS, and they were saying how they didn't understand why this whole thing was blowing up like K-pop and BTS. And the reason why that bothered me is because it just seemed like a naive statement when you think about the fact that American music goes worldwide, right? But there are countries that sing our music who don't know English, and literally K-pop, just because it's in Korean, that doesn't mean that you can't learn the language or learn the lyrics.
And enjoy the music.
And enjoy the music. So that's just my little side note. I educated them. They were like, oh I get it now. Just have to let them know. Like, everybody, music is universal.
Yes.
Moving on to the story and why BTS was crying. So of course they slayed the performance, but what made this special is that the crowd actually surprised them with their own special performance. Music started playing along with lyrics on the screen as the crowd began to sing BTS's hit song, Young Forever. So the reason why why this was so special is because this wasn't actually part of the set list. So of course everyone was emotional, but seeing and hearing Jimin and Jungkook's response was incredible. Jimin was really emotional and was physically wiping away tears. And Jungkook made us tear up too, but his smile at the end made it all better.
I was not supposed to cry today.
So cute.
So cute.
And Susan, I've never told you this story, and some of you guys watching may know this story. You've been following me for a while, but I've seen BTS quite a few times. I've met them quite a few times at red carpets and behind the scenes, and they're super nice guys, really sweet. Another story for another day. But one thing is, I remember the second time I think I saw them perform, and you can put this clip here.
I don't know. You said what?
So the fun thing about that clip is I remember before that performance, I was listening to their album and like trying to learn the lyrics and stuff, and I got like all these tweets with fans saying, oh, we're so proud of you, because when we first started out, like obviously it's hard learning another language. We're proud of you for at least trying and like getting to know the song. But then I think it was a couple months later or the next year, it's been a while. But
Emile's story's going for a long time.
I went viral because of this meme that happened with Ansel Elgort.
Yes.
So I was sitting behind him, and then he was taking a video of BTS, and then people were saying like he looked like Kris Jenner with the "You're Doing Amazing, Sweetie," and that was going all around the internet. And then I went viral with this meme.
Oh my God, yes!
Yeah.
That's I just want to like smack you.
Point being, BTS is something that, or a group that I think is just so. I feel like I'm just so proud of them because I was there for the first time they actually came to the US and did their first, they won like the Social Artist Award or whatever at Billboard, and I met them on the carpet that time, and I was with their manager and stuff, and they're just so nice. So it's nice to see like how they're evolving and still breaking waves and making history and whatever.
I mean, I have so much to say too, but Emile's stories go on for such a long time, so we'll leave it at that. Okay guys, so it was the I Heart Wango Tango concert this weekend, and I was there, so exciting, waiting on the pink carpet for all your big favorite stars to arrive, and I mean, everybody was coming. Taylor Swift, the Jonas Brothers, Halsey, 5 Seconds of Summer, and they were all performing. Sadly, Taylor didn't walk the pink carpet. A lot of the big artists didn't walk the pink carpet, but I mean, that didn't really matter because the performances were so out of this world. And you guys, I was ready, waiting to ask Taylor about the whole Katie collab rumors, and I was like, I'm gonna get this for the Clevver fam. But she wasn't there on the carpet, but it's okay because the performances absolutely killed it. All right, you guys, so also the Jonas Brothers were there and absolutely rocked the stage. I got to see them on the media wall and literally lost my mind. Halsey also took to the stage. Her stub toe that we talked about last week didn't stop her from owning it, and love was definitely in the air because she surprised fans by bringing out boyfriend Youngblood to perform their track 11 Minutes. Then Taylor Swift absolutely killed her performance, dressing in a bright rainbow pride-inspired get-up where honestly, I don't think I've seen anything more cool and beautiful. She performed a bunch of her songs and also used the opportunity to share her love for the LGBTQ community and kick off Pride Month, as well as urging the Senate to pass the Equality Act.
I started this petition, and you can find the link on my Instagram. It's for the Equality Act, which basically just says that we want to send a message to our government that we believe that everybody should be treated fairly in this country.
Taylor said to the crowd, "It's wonderful to be spending this particular evening with you because today is the first day of Pride Month. A lot of my songs are about love, and I just feel like who you love, how you identify, you should be able to live your life the way you want to live your life with the same rights as everybody else." Taylor also went on to blow fans away with a show-stopping performance of Me to close out the event, with Brendan Urie joining her on stage to wrap up the event, and honestly, it was the coolest thing ever. Oh, I mean, she looked amazing. That outfit.
Everything. And it makes me so happy. Obviously, yes, it is Pride
Woo,
Month.
yes!
And I just love when, big celebs like Taylor speak out, and she was very vocal on her Instagram. We both saw over the weekend.
Yes.
Talking about the Equality Act. And
urging people to sign a petition that she's got a link to now on her Instagram, you guys.
And she's really been getting back in, or not getting back into it, over the past couple of years, really speaking up on different things and getting into politics. And so I like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love this part of the new era of Taylor because she's growing up and she's, you know, she realizes how important her platform is and she's using it to be able to talk about things that are really important, not only to her, but to everyone in the entire
And her
world.
fans.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap
It's
for
a
Monday.
wrap on the Monday DHR. The Monday DHR. The
Monday DHR.
Just creating songs.
I'm always creating songs that do not exist. I literally
Well,
do it
they
every
exist
day.
now because we just created it. So
Exactly.
should we sing that every Monday? They're gonna be like, no, please shut up.
I know you guys don't like me singing. Well, some of you guys don't like me singing.
But guys, let us know what you think. I want to know what you think about BTS and that surprise, I guess, fan performance from
Yes.
ARMY. Leave a comment in the comment section below.
Yes, and also, what did you think of Taylor Swift's incredible performance at Wango Tango and also her outfit? I mean, I saw that and I was just literally like, how do I get this outfit?
Yeah.
I want it in my wardrobe. It was the coolest thing ever.
Yes, let us know, guys. And of course, happy Pride Month.
Yes.
We'll be here all month.
Yes.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Monday too, guys.
All right, guys, before you go, click right over here to check out the last DHR.
Yes, and also, we said it at the top of the show and we said we're gonna keep telling you, if you're watching this and you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Like, hit that subscribe button. We want you to join the family and we want to stay in touch.